Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Omega and welcome to another episode of the Retro Zone. In this episode we'll be taking a look at Premier Manager, released for the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis in 1995. Premier Manager was released in 1995 by Gremlin Interactive. It was originally released for the Amiga, Atari and the PC in 92 and later ported to the Sega Mega Drive. Now this port was done in-house by Gremlin Interactive and it was a mishmash between the original Premier Manager and Premier Manager 2. Now they kept most of the mechanics from Premier Manager, however they cut down the number of players from 4 to 2 and some of the database cut down as well. Now the good thing about this game is, with it being so long, they had a 32 megabyte memory installed on the cartridge to continue on your game. There's no passwords, anything like that, you just click a button and it's saved, which at the time was fantastic. Now the game itself is a football management game, so if you like Football Manager, this is a game for you. This is a early prototype, if you will, for Football Manager, in that while you do have all the statistics within Football Manager, they are narrowed down, so you've not got passing. Well, you've got passing, but you've not got all the detailed stats as you would in Football Manager, which makes the game a lot easier to get into. Now there's two modes for this game. There's arcade mode or there is career mode. Now arcade mode is pretty much the demo for the game. You get one season and you can pick any game within the database to play a season for. Now this makes it very easy to learn the game because you can start with some of the better teams and it gives you a comfortable cushion in which to actually make mistakes and learn from them, hopefully. Now career mode, you start off at the lowest league, which is Division 3 at the time. This was before, obviously, the name changes for the leagues. Now the game is open-ended on career mode. There's no goal or anything like that. You go until either you get bored of it, your cartridge breaks, your console breaks, anything like that, or you get fired for doing so poorly. But even then, if there's another offer on the table, you can carry on with a different team. Now there are two major ways in which to actually achieve a goal of whatever that is. There's the cheating way, as I call it, in which you set up a two-player game, your second player is a dummy, and you transfer all the good players out to your first team. And then, you know, you get fired, you do it again with another team, and you go at it. Now the legit way would be to just single player and straight away you need to set up your youth team. The reason for this is in a few years time, this isn't going to be for season 1 or 2, this is season 3 and onwards, is your youth team will be a lot better than the players available to you on the transfer market. And they are a lot cheaper, so it makes balancing the books a lot easier. Now that doesn't help you in the first couple of seasons, so you will have to actually focus on transferring in good players from the transfer market, if you obviously need some. Premier Manager has been going on since 92 and it's gone through various iterations. There's been Premier Manager, Premier Manager 2, Premier Manager 95, there was 97, 98, 99, which was also known as Premier Manager 64 for the Nintendo 64. And at that point it got sold off from Gremlin to a different development team. And even after that they again got sold off to a different development team. And it's still going today. Premier Manager 2012 is available for the PC and for the PS3 over the PS3 store. So the game itself, the sounds are pretty basic. The graphics again are pretty basic. But you have to remember this is based on Premier Manager 1, which was released in 1992. So the graphics didn't need to be that great, and the sound, again, didn't need to be that great. Now, this is pretty much a text-based game. It does have some animation, but not very much. The gameplay itself, you're pretty much running through statistics, making decisions based on those, financially sorting out your team, getting new sponsors, buying new players, selling players. There's no loan option, unfortunately. That would be a great addition to these, but unfortunately not available at the time. Now when you actually get to simulating a match, there are two ways to do it. You can either do instantaneous and bang, you press play and you've got a result. Fantastic. However, you could also simulate the game in real time and you can make decisions for the game. So you can change formation, you can change your players on the pitch, you can make substitutions, you can change your strategy. It's fantastic. And you can set it to being on a slow pace, so you've got plenty of time to think about it, make decisions based on the match, or you can go super fast and pretty much just hope and pray no one gets injured, because then it will pause the game and you have to deal with it. Now while you're simulating the game, they show you the results going as it happens, and it gives you who's got the ball, who's shot. It's very in depth, especially for an early game like this. Now later versions of Premier Manager actually use the Actua Soccer engine to actually display the match as it goes live, and some of them, even if you go instantaneous click play and it's done, there's even a highlight section, so you can actually watch the game as if you was watching it on TV as a highlight clip. Now as always, this is a hidden gem. If you don't know about it and you've just got into the football scene or just getting into gaming, this is a game that you want to be playing if you are playing Football Manager. If you find Football Manager dull as two boards, then obviously stick away from it. This is a specialised market and it does a very good job for catering to that market. Now the average gamer probably won't like it, probably find it very boring, fair enough. However, for the players of Football Manager, which is one of the most played games on Steam, this is something to pick up and have a game or two with. As always, thank you for joining me in the past, and it's time to take you back to the present. If you'd like to see more from myself or the Generation Gamers game, please go to our official website. Mine is omegasmash.net and the Generation Gamers game is thegenerationgamersgame.com. Alternatively, click on the logos on the screen and it will take you to our YouTube channels.